On September 27th, Marty Pollio, the superintendent for JCPS, announced his retirement effective July 1st, 2025. This will have a huge effect on the schools, so our very own Atherton On Air correspondent, Bianca Phoenix, emailed him to set up an interview to learn more. Bianca took a gambit, sending a professional email to Marty Pollio requesting his appearance for an interview. To her surprise, he responded quite quickly, agreeing to her request. Bianca and her production team then prepared for the interview.
So I went to the window where all the slots options are, and I saw Pollio's retirement, and I was like, oh, okay, that's something I could do because I'm pretty active when it comes to news articles coming out. So I'd already read over the weekend about his retirement, so I was just like, that's something that I'd be able to do. But then I thought, how am I just gonna sit in front of the camera and talk about his retirement? So I was just like, well, I can get him in here to talk about it because he'll talk about it better than anyone else can.
Marty Pollio, despite being preoccupied as the superintendent for the 29th largest school district in the United States, he made time for the interview because of his enjoyment in interacting with students.
And I get a lot of people who reach out to me to say, will you come do this and come do that? Would you come interview for this or that? That I just say, I don't know, someone else can do it, or I'll give it to our communications office. Anytime a student asks me to do something, I try my best, absolute best, to make that work because students need these experiences.
The interview was an undoubted success and was a huge learning experience. Bianca tells us about her feelings post-interview and what she learned in the process.
I think the interview went really well. It meant a lot when he was I was a pretty good journalist since it was my first major interview. I talked to his manager in communications, and he said Pollio answered all my questions, which he did, and I was really grateful for that. But since I want to be a political journalist, if they don't answer my questions, to politely ask them again. And it was good to get feedback from him since he was a journalist for 22 years, I believe he said. So overall, I think the interview went pretty cool.
What a great opportunity. Who knew a simple professional email could get you an interview with the superintendent? For Our Kids, I'm Atherton correspondent Zaxton Rothberg.